Hey, what's up YouTube? This is David. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my game plan for tomorrow. Okay, let's dive in. I've mentioned that I don't create a watch list because most of my guesses doesn't come true. That's why I don't create a watch list and I trade based on momentum. That means if the scanner says that today these few stocks have momentum and broke new highs or are the top gainers for their industry in today, I'll trade. But for today, I find that it's pretty interesting to create a watch list from last Friday's top gainers and to peel the possibility that these few stocks that I pick will continue to make higher gains. Because the last experience with BlackBerry and AMC have taught me that instead of finding stocks that have momentum for the day, why don't I just buy and hold and see if the stocks continue? Okay, so the watch list that I have is SENS, FTech, LEDS, DocQ not so much because the price point for DocQ is pretty high. It's $233 per share. The upside potential isn't much. Anything less than $50 per share, if they make like 10 points to 20 points, you can easily make $50 in a day. And CYBE. Okay, let's dive in. Let's check. I'm not very good at predicting where the price is going, but I'm pretty good at spotting patterns. And if the patterns are if the patterns tend to repeat, I have a knack for observing to spot it. So basically SENS, I'm looking to buy. This is my take profit at this level. I'm looking for a pre-market open, which is about maybe 4 to 5 o'clock. So I'm expecting it to jump or drop. But based on this pattern that I see in GTT, that if let's say it jumps once, there's a likelihood that it will fail the second time. As you can see, this and this is almost similar. It jumps once and it consolidates. Might fail. So this could fail at 4 o'clock. Let's look. The next one, FTech. As you can see right now, it forms a very small triangle. I'll show you. Forms a pretty small triangle here, and it jumps up. And right now it's consolidating. Again, what patterns do I see here? I'm expecting it to drop because based on this, the bear candles are pretty small, and based on order flow, I'm looking to place a buy limit here at this level, hoping that price will do a sharp wick at this level. 1, 2, 3 at this level. So 1, 2, 3, 3 green candle at this level, and it will jump up. Alternatively, it will behave like this. It will stall at this moving average, which is here, and it will continue up. Is there a possibility whereby pre-market actually drop more than it should? No. Yes, there is, but I've not observed it so far. Let's continue. So FTech, I'm assuming that the market would continue like this pattern. And again, the same thing. If it breaks below and jump up, I'm expecting it to stall here, just like with BlackBerry. See, it gets stalls and falls at market open. Alternatively, it will jump and hit there. Nobody knows. When does it open? Around 5 o'clock pre-market. The same thing, pre-market, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. Let's hope that it drops, hit my buy limit, and goes up. Let's look at the next one, LEDS. LEDS has a very same pattern that it occurs previously. I'm assuming that during pre-market it would jump about 5 o'clock. It would jump and hit at this supply line. It will jump and hit at this supply line, and it will, during market open, it would drop, or it would 1, 2, 3, or it would fall and hit below this demand line and goes up. Either way, we only know once pre-market open, which is about 4-5 o'clock Singapore time, about 4-5 a.m. Pacific time. Let's look at the last one, Atom. Consolidate. There are two outcomes for consolidate pattern. Why do I call it consolidation? Because squeeze, it looks like a squeeze, a triangle squeeze. You can see it here, you can see it here. Okay, whether or not it would follow what it did previous day depends on this. This is AMC. See the market consolidate, and instead of breaking out at the apex of this pattern, it breaks out before the apex, so the market fail. I'm expecting it to jump before the apex and fail, but the daily chart on the daily chart, the candlesticks looks pretty big. Like this. So I'm expecting it to jump above this pattern, or expecting it to fail. Okay, that's my watch list for tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and if you like what I'm sharing, please like this video. And if this is the first time you're watching this, my name is David. I use Google Sheet to help me code momentum stocks, and I trade the US stock market part-time. See you again.